Welcome, friends. I'm Gina Nicole, and this is the Goddess Channel. Something really exciting has happened that Spirit is bringing through today. And it's something that we can all celebrate because what they want you to know is that all the heavy lifting, all of what has felt uphill for your whole life, as a light worker, starseed, empath, sensitive being, however you identify yourself, I know it's been really hard spiritually, physically, emotionally. Whatever you've experienced in your life, through family relationships, through addiction, through how you've been treated, how you've treated yourself, trying to shield the pain and hold it within. All of these things we do as light workers, as way showers. It wasn't for nothing, because a major shift has happened here, and that's what they want you to know and be very heartened by. A tipping point has occurred on the planet where the light has momentum. And I know that might sound really weird when externally in the world, we're seeing more flagrant exhibitions of darkness than maybe we've ever thought possible. But that's what happens when a tipping point occurs. Everything that doesn't resonate with that, everything that is not harmonizing with that, is going to rise to the surface in the most blatant ways. It's transparency happening, right? The light illuminates the dark. So the more light there is, the more the dark is going to be illuminated and revealed for what it is, empty. So don't ever look to your external reality for truth. Where we find peace, connection, unity, honesty, where we find our values, our ethics, what matters to us, what is right and true and good, we find in our hearts. So we look to the internal, how we are calibrated internally, how things resonate with us internally, and then we connect with others on that vibration. We don't look to the external to tell us something. We're now learning to come from the heart, live from the heart, connect from the heart, create community, create a web of connection from our own heart space that has already been indoctrinated and has momentum in the light. And that's how we create a ripple effect, a grassroots movement, if you will, on the planet, heart to heart, vibration to vibration, frequency to frequency. That is the new order of this planet, and you can see it happening. So take great solace and warmth and happiness in knowing that you've been doing all of the spiritual work your whole life to make this tipping point happen, to make the planet align to light and have momentum in that direction and be on an infinite expansion timeline. That's what we came here to do, and that's where we're at. So now is not the time to get disheartened looking at the world. Now is the time to say it's working. And it's beyond the point of no return. We are all connecting from the heart. Those of us who have awakened to our ability to do that are living from the truth that lies in the center of our beingness, the peace, the knowing, the infinite wisdom, our connection to the all, the cosmos that lies in the center of our beings that we access through the heart. And that's how we interface with the world now. That's how we connect to one another. That's what the 5D is based on. And everything that you thought you had to participate in before on a 3D level of survival mode, of the adrenalized, stressed, sympathetic nervous system response to the world, that's exactly what we're not doing anymore. And you might notice that you can't even return there anymore. You could cosplay it. You could pretend you're returning there, but your beingness is so aligned to fifth dimensional consciousness now because we've reached the point of no return, that you're actually settled in a new dimension of yourself that might be kind of surprising to you. I noticed this happening over the past few days, especially where there's just no access to certain old frequencies anymore because we've done the work. And we've done it enough collectively that now we reside there. So this is a celebration. This is a congratulations. And this is a doubling down on love, on compassion, on trusting, having faith in the greater flow of things, that we don't have to operate from fear anymore, that no longer even works. And so we're doubling down on everything we've always known to be true, that this is a life where we're meant to anchor love, expansion, faith, trusting spirit to guide us, trusting our own intuitive voice, connecting with others through love and peace and curiosity and kindness and compassion. Everything we've always known to be true, but we were told that we were naive, weak, selfish, delusional, this or that. All of those belief systems have crumbled and they're on their last legs. And we've awoken out of it. And we've created the momentum. And truth is now taking hold. And we have to keep doubling down on that direction. Because that's just the way forward. There's no choice at this point. Right? And you can feel that. So maybe just placing a hand on your heart, feeling into that. I thought there was going to be a specific Andromedan message coming in for you today, but I think that's going to be coming in for you on Wednesday. So stay tuned. They wanted me to speak these words first. So just breathing and feeling into the knowing at your heart. That you've always known. The truth that you've always known about yourself and about consciousness. And that you've always known about lower frequency energies never felt right. The bullying type of energy, the forceful sort of play the game, if you can't beat them, join them type of energy. You always knew that wasn't right. And trying to fit in on this planet in those low frequency energies, fear-based energies, was never right, was never your path, and isn't truth with a capital T. Just taking some relaxing breaths here. Just connecting in, feeling in to the truth of your being, to the heart center that connects every single one of us with the heartbeat of consciousness. That's our home. That's where we align. And that's where we connect to not only the best versions of ourselves, but we connect to others that are on that same wavelength. And we connect to galactic beings, spiritual beings on that wavelength. And that's how we begin to cultivate our intuition with more and more depth. And ironically, this is where we actually discover what safety is. It's a frequency. It's not a strategy. I'm going to end this message here, but just take some time with yourself to receive this, to relax into it, and let it integrate and calibrate for as long as is needed. I'm hearing about 20, 30 minutes. All right. Have a beautiful day. I love you.